Very fun song. Only like 3 chords, but it's really cool. We can do a lot of cool stuff in it, right? So we're gonna start out. You get the intro, right? We're gonna play the octaves here because we're gonna get right into this E major 7, right? I'll give you other ways you can play the chords. Nothing really sounds right except for maybe this. You know, there's all sorts of things you can do, and you can play them up here if you wanted to do that. But since we're all, you know, economy and you're playing, right? So we're gonna have D on 4, and then 7 on B, and then we're gonna slide into 6 and 9 D and B, right? And then catch 4 and 7 on G and E, and then we're gonna go right into a E major 7. We're gonna have 7 on A, D on 6, bar G, B, and E on 4. Alright, so it's now this is a separate part. There's like 3 guitars going on, or it sounds like there's 3. Someone's doing the octaves, and another one's kind of doing like that kind of stuff. But we're just going to do it all so you can play the song and have it sound like the song, you know? So we're going to go okay, and after you instead of hanging on the chord and going to G minor, because the actual song will go like so instead of playing that G minor, we're going to do licks, right? Because it's right at G minor pentatonic. So we're going to go and we're going to embellish that G minor down to this F sharp 6, right? So we're going to go after you have your E flat, bar G and B on 4, hammer on to 6, and then hit G and B on 4 by itself again, and then slide down 6 to 4 on D. Okay, and that's going to form the first part of this chord. Then we're going to have 4 on D, 3 on G, 4 on B, 2 on the high E. Alright. I call it an F sharp 6. You know, it can be seen a few different ways depending on the context, right? So we're going to have, so far you get. Okay, and then immediately, right after you hit that chord, our first lick, we're going to be sliding these double stops around. This is right out of the G minor pentatonic, okay? We're going to go B and E on 2, slide to 4, and slide to 7, and slide to 9. Okay? And that'll lead you right back to your E flat. Okay? And the reason we can do that is because it goes back to G minor after this. Right? So instead of playing the chord, we're going to play licks. Basically, on G minor, we're going to play licks out of it instead of playing the chord 90% of the time, right? So you get a. Then we're going to go back to E flat major 7. And then this time we're going to hammer on 4 to 6 on A, and then bar D and G on 4, and then catch 6 on D, and then slide that, and then slide that to 4, slide that 6 on D down to 4, and we're right there for our chord, that F sharp 6, right? So you're going to have 4, 3, 4, 1, and 2 again, right? So the first time you have second time, and then we're going to give a little 8th note on, hang on this chord a little more, right? Because we're going to do this G minor lick. So you're going to go. All right, little Hendrix E lick. Bar D B, G, B, and E on 4, and then with your pinky, hammer on E on 7 and pull off, then to B, and then we're going to go to 4 on G, or 6 on G, hammer on, pull off to 4, and then to 6 on D. And that sets you right back up for your E flat major 7, right? Alright, it's a cool little way to get into it. Okay, then the third time, we go from E flat major 7, and this time we're going to come up here. We're going to go 11 on G, 12 on B. We're going to hit both of those and hammer on to 13 on G, and then hit 11 and 12 by itself, and then slide off with 13 on D, and slide down to 4, so you get this cool sound of. Right, you could do it here. I almost did it here, but it just didn't. You could also do it and slide in from here and slide in the G to the 3rd fret to form your chord. But I thought the bass sounded better going. Right? So anyway, that'll be our next lick. Okay. Then we're going to do 8th note right here. Then we're going to go up here. We're going to play this kind of, it's like a G sharp minor 6 kind of thing, right? Whatever you want to call it. We're going to have a 7, or 9, 8, 7, 9, 8, 9, 7. Alright. So you'll have that last time. Where are we at? Alright, so after you go 9, 8, 9, 7, you're going to go up here, and you're going to play what's essentially an E flat minor, right? And it's basically this chord. Because this is an E flat minor with F sharp in the bass, right? Like I said, that chord, you could call it quite a few different things, right? So that's the whole walk up. You're going to have a back to E flat. We're just going to do this lick. I bend up on G and have 4 on B. And then just bring it down, pull off to 4. Catch 6 on D. And then go form that chord again, right? And then we're going to end it with, I'll be around. So you're going to have your F sharp 6 thing. This could be I guess it could be a B6, it could be a G sharp, there's all sorts of names when you start getting into jazz voicing, so I just know it sounds right, and that's what counts, right? So you're going to have your F sharp 6 to your G sharp minor, back to F sharp, to your G sharp again, right? Alright, so all together real slow, you get that's the whole tune. Just keeps repeating that. It's a groovy tune. It's like at 112 beats a minute. Just make a little drum beat. Just kind of groove along. Put a little bass line in there. pentatonic friendly. You can go into modes and stuff in it too. It's a cool progression. So anyway, it's a fun song. Just start at like 60, 70 beats a minute and just real slow, you know. Alright, so just practice slow, have fun.